What is good, YouTube? This is your favorite trader back again, guys, with another video and another banger. Hey, guys, I've not been consistent. But if you see on my IG, I am actually consistent when it comes to trading and everything, but just not on YouTube. So I need to get tapped back into the YouTube space. But nonetheless, guys, let me not yap. Let me just get straight into it. Right before you get into this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. Let's get the channel to 3K subscribers, and let's get this video at least 100 likes. Right, you guys, the problem is you don't want to engage, so I can also get motivation to drop. Right, so make sure you like this video, guys. So obviously, as you can see in the title, the description, and the video's title, right, I'm going to be showing you guys how I trade Nasdaq now. These days, you guys seen the market has changed, so it's more or less still the same thing, guys. You're just going to highlight points whereby you can see the market has sensitivity there, right, on those points. And then yeah, man, so that's what we're gonna do now. Also, guys, don't forget that I've just launched my new robot. I just launched my new robot. Most of the times I'm busy, guys, so my EA does most of the things for me, right? So yeah, and it trades just like me, so you don't have to worry. My number is in the description below if you want to make any inquiries, or the link to my WhatsApp will be in the description, right? So there we go. We can see that the market now is trending a bit down, right? Let's just make this yellow, right? The market is now trending down. I don't know why this other one doesn't want to load the chart, right? But the market is trending down a bit. You can see the market has broken this low. If you can see, Nasdaq has broken this previous low right over here, right? It has broken that previous low there. So basically now we're just working on structure here, right? And then the market created another low here that it has broken. So here you can see this is just market creating structure, right? That's how market structure comes in. So people don't know, when you say market structure, they say no, it's just a trend line. No. Market structure is the highs and the lows, guys, that the market develops. So this is now another low, right? So as you can see now here, I've just gotten my market structure, right? I'm seeing that this market now is pushing to the downside, right? And as it's pushing to the downside, it's also breaking lows, right? But now it has created a double bottom here, which is now acting as a support. So we need to see now, when the market opens on Monday, what is it gonna do? Because remember, the market kept here and then it came back to this structural point. So what the market does is, what I can see is, once it gaps, right, this was on a Monday, so once it gaps, it targets the next structural point, and then it fills the gap. So now if the market has to gap to the downside, right, if it has to gap to the downside, what are we going to do? We're already at the structural point, so we're just gonna reverse, right? But remember, this market is trending down, so you don't really want to be taking buys. So what we are gonna be hoping for is for this market to gap up again, chase the structure, and then we come down with the market, right? That's just insights of Nasdaq, right? It's Saturday, so you know the market is not moving, but you can throw in your own thoughts in that. You know, you can send me your analysis based on what I've just said, and we can see how you are chopping it up, right? So let's go to US30 now. Yeah, so guys, we are currently on US30. Just gonna go to the daily time frame, and then we're gonna zoom out the chart, right? Also, guys, if you guys want to be trading with the broker that I use, it's in the description below. For any business inquiries, my email is in my bio, right? Okay, get my email in my bio. So basically there you can see, guys, the market has created structural points there, and we're just gonna highlight those points. Now people, they say you are putting those points but you aren't using them to enter. You don't use these points to actually enter, right? These points are not your entry points. These are just points that are volatile. They can they can indicate the market shift, you understand, because they've reversed the market before. So you can see actually from the point, if it comes from point A, breaks point B, retested point B, goes to point C, rejects. So now you can see these three zones are strong. That's just something that I'm enlightening you guys on, right? So on the 4-hour time frame, we can get our trend, right? Spot our trend. So I took the wrong trend line, guys. Took the wrong trend line. Good. So basically here, we're not gonna start it here because look, okay, let's use major key, right? So you can see here we have something, right? So I'm gonna delete the ones that I'm not gonna use for now. We need to use most recent, right? So then we have that one there. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna remove this one, right? Once we've removed that one, now we can now see that this market is pushing down. Why am I saying so? First touch, second touch, third touch, the market dropped. So nice, right? So basically now there we can see that the market is selling. Another thing that's confirming the market is selling is basically this thing that was broken here. So I think this is a channel or something, but most of the time US30 is just traded by my robot. I don't really trade US30 manually. I usually trade NAS, but yeah, that's a bullish bearish flag that was broken out, right? Like I said, any inquiries about the robot, you'll get them in the description of the video. So let's see now structure points. So let's not take long, let's not take long with the structure points. So we have structure here, right? This structure here, this structure low there. We have structural lows right over there, right? So we're just gonna highlight that, and then we have structural points here, structural points here. So basically you can see where the market structure it is, right? And these points have been broken currently. So it doesn't, okay, I can also highlight this one, but it's not really that as big of a thing. So as you can see, structural points, they mainly sit on those points that we have put it out earlier to say that these are points whereby the market can reverse, right? So volatile points, sensitive points. So yeah, man. And then we go to the 1 hour time frame. Remember, in the 1 hour time frame, there's also structure. That's where basically you can find a structure to trade on, not only structure to target and then look for entry point. No, this is a structure you can trade on. I can't explain a lot of things, guys, that I say on this platform because some people pay for my services, so I can only give you as much. But structure you can trade from. Let me give you a hint. Look at this market, right? Let's say perhaps the market taps in here, and then decides to tap in here again. You can literally just take a buy, but also there comes in confirmation and all those things. But it's a thing you can trade off. The 4 hour zones or the 4 hour structural points, it's just things that you look at and look for market future insights, right? Market direction. So yes, there we have structure. Why am I saying that structure? Look how the market just reversed here, reversed here, reversed here, reversed here. So basically that's sensitive area 2 on the market, right? You should use all these areas as being a sensitive areas, because you never know when the market shows you a double bottom and a bullish engulfing on that certain pattern, and then you are waiting for the one down here, then the market moves without you. So you have to, every time you have to look for you need to spot things in the market. Don't only just wait for one zone, one opportunity, right? So basically there we have it. So we have US30 in a nutshell here. So US30 is still moving down, no doubts about that. US30 is still moving down. I don't see US30 going up anytime soon. Maybe for Monday we'll only be seeing sells, maybe young retracement. If it gives a retracement, you just plug a fib and then you can still continue taking sales based off this, right? You can also have a 15-minute structural point based off what's happening here. So basically what's happening here is the market broke structure here, right? So basically if it has to retrace, you wait for it to come back into the structure, you take some sales, and then once it comes to one of these two areas, this is when we're going to be looking for buyers, depending on how the market is showing us, right? But nonetheless, guys, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this video. Let's get the channel to 3K subscribers. I'll see you guys on another video. Thank you.